Three Kuki men killed by unidentified armed assailants in Kangpokpi district. Committee on Tribal Unity, Kangpokpi claims state-sponsored terrorists from Valley killed them. Armed miscreants opened fire towards petroleum tankers plying along National Highway 36, Imphal to Jiribam Road. Drivers of LPG and petroleum tankers decide to stop plying along the highway. And demand for removal of Assam rifle from Manipur intensifies with agitations storming central institutions like Milet Akampat and NIT Langol to shut down. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Unidentified armed miscreants ambushed and killed three reportedly armed Kuki men in Kangpokpi district today. Impact News sources said the incident occurred between Kharam Vaifei and Ireng village under Kangchup police station in Kangpokpi district at around 7:30 a.m. The deceased trio, along with some people, were traveling in two vehicles along Kangpokpi to Churachandpur road. As they reached the adjoining of Kharam Vaifei and Ireng village, the unidentified armed miscreants ambushed them. Deceased persons are identified as Ngamindlund Kipgen from Lanki Choi village, Setnyu Tuboy and Ngamindlund Luvomd of K. Pondland village, all in Kangpokpi district. They died on the spot and their gypsy vehicle was also set ablaze. No one has claimed responsibility for the incident so far. Kangchup police station has registered a case. Meanwhile, a press note released by media cell of Committee on Tribal Unity, Kotu Kangpokpi, claimed that state-sponsored terrorists from the valley killed three Kukis at the adjoining Kharam Vaifei and Ireng village in Kangpokpi district today. Kotu further claimed that the three deceased persons were innocent villagers of Kangchup area. Kotu Kangpokpi also demand Union Home Ministry to declare Old Valley district of Manipur as disturbed areas under AFASPA. Armed miscreant reportedly opened fire towards the petroleum tankers plying along National Highway 36, Imphal Jiribam Road, heading from Jiribam to Imphal today at around 11:30 a.m. Speaking to media, Old Manipur Petroleum Products Drivers Association General Secretary Mukta Nungbir said the incident occurred 1.5 kilometers away from None police station when some armed miscreants tried to stop a patrolled tanker, and when the driver did not stop, they opened fire towards the vehicle. The driver did not suffer injury as the bullet got stuck on the door of the vehicle. Highlighting various challenges including extortion and illegal taxation facing the drivers along the highway, he condemned the incident and announced that petrol and LPG transporting vehicles will stop plying along the highway in the wake of today's live attempt. Mukta Nungbir also said they had even apprised Manipur government and Chief Secretary regarding the plights facing drivers and asked for adequate security. He said security provided by CRPF along the highway is far from satisfactory.
First meeting with the Chief Secretary from the driver's side gave us 3 days. Tongana ekogi tanki ga LPG ga tongana unabagi ay madugi wado ina thangat paniaba. Ado yes, it will take some time. Matam kharadi lawrani. Hujik di tha ama uchat kre. Karima madugi matangda karim ngangnadre. Adoga extortion di haiberunu ihan han baddi chamanga hetang yanare. Hujik di everybody is taking advantage. Mashigi lan jida ma magi thongjin jida. Ekta adum tholaga naharon saraga adum driver inauching di mui khangdeba karambana chumme karambana lale aduna moina hek adum thore thorakan sa ngasi gi thodok chena nongmei badu yaura abneba hanadi yaramdre sarkar se machi ge tang yengbiramo problem chida numit nini humni che tongana khoi tang pubiyo khoi gi demand che.
Also speaking to media, President of All Manipur Petroleum Products Transporters Association A. Tamphayai said illegal taxes are being collected from trucks carrying LPG and petroleum products on Imphal-Jiribam National Highway. He said a sum of 4,000 rupees each is levied from each truck, making it hard for the drivers who additionally had to go through. He said with the live attempt on a driver, it has become impossible for drivers to travel on this road and they are unwilling to drive anymore. Etam Fayai urged Manipur government and relevant authorities to find ways to make the highway safer for drivers.
Simui mapa ki lambi ra khangdeba national highway si artha khangda bra khangdeba sida Manipur government na kari no akhoi gyan ta deba ngang ina hai si akhoi nomai kapa ga akhoi live attempt tor bang akhoi gari thogo hairi bra sini moina ngi question je akhoi ju moida convince over ngam maktreba lambi sida moina lowning ba amount lowri ba chengum sodun sogale ba ngasi na sida ama lowni ayeng na ama da lowni kana na lowri no kamai tori no so akhoi da kani mai de sibu tokan jibu official oiba tokal la ba lutar maya ama lambi da thoe ba buji angang jingina ahing tum de satna lai ba sida adu maina harassment pibi ba sida akhoi di sigi da gari thau hai da driver jing da akhoi convince over ngam maroy security sharp ina puri ne na tori se moida yamna nungai jade garam ba mawong da tauraga moida safe oina na ba gi government na khanbiro high level authority na akhoi se war matam jida akhoi angang jing ge gari thau ba yana na ba khona biro.
Mairapaivi women briefly locked up the gate of National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NIEL, at the compound in Imphal East this morning, pressing the demand for removal of Assam rifle from the state. Mairapaivi members of Singjamai, Wangma, Torban, Khetrilekai locked up the administrative block of the institute at around 9:30 a.m. Upon getting information about the commotion at NIEL, Irelbung police team rushed to the scene and Brock opened the locks at the entrance gate and administrative block. Speaking on the sideline of the protesters urged government and civil society organizations to support their movement for complete withdrawal of Assam rifle from the state.
Akhoi state government TSO pumnamak na akhoi na sanction jariba khongjang sidai sida support tawbirakani haina akhoi thajaba thamjai adubu akhoi na ngasi phawbada akhoi na changjaliba khongjang lanjen sigi akhoi gi panthung pham mai pakpado akhoi phangdri phawba akhoi khongjing changsina khini sigi sidaida akhoi siba changba haiba akhoi tambangam de adubu akhoi na ngasi dagi thong loliba neli center sigi moigi official staff students in na akhoi ngasi fully support tawbirai makhoi busu akhoi thagat jai adubu akhoi Assam rifle si Manipur dagi mara phungna muthatriba phawba lokthoktriba phawba akhoi na central institution si akhoi thong nonjen gini.
Irate mob also stormed National Institute of Technology NIT office at Langold under Lomfel police station in Imphal West district in a bid to lock down the institute in the wee hours today. A team of Imphal West district police immediately arrived at the scene and prevented the mob from locking up the office. Agitators said they will continue storming central government offices until their demands for complete removal of Assam rifles from the state is met. United Committee Palel UCP urged centre and state governments to open an IRB camp at Palel and also to remove Assam rifle from Manipur. Speaking to media at Palel, Kongnang Achauba Makong today, UCP convener and Jivan condemned the September 8 incident at Palel wherein 2 civilians were killed in the scuffle with Assam rifle. Condemning the conduct of the Assam rifle towards civilians, he also criticized the state authority for remaining silent and failing to visit the victims of the atrocities. Jiban demanded a judicial inquiry into the incident in order to book those Assam Rifle personnel involved in the incident. He also appealed to relevant authorities to end the ongoing crisis and restore peace in the state. Poirai Leimarold, Mairapaibi Apunba Manipur and Old Manipur Women's Voluntary Association Amavoba condemned the high-handedness of Assam Rifled and paramilitary force towards civilians on September 8 at Palel. Through a press statement, the two bodies urged central forces to stop committing atrocities on public. They also made an appeal to the centre and state governments to swiftly bring normalcy in the state. Locals of Iroisemba today staged protests against atrocities of Assam Rifles and demanded their removal from Manipur. The protest was organized by Iroisemba Youth Development Club. A press not informed that Joint Action Committee Joint Action Coordination Committee JACC demands governments to register FIR against people or village chiefs who give unauthorized village named as against the original revenue village names. The committee also demanded demarcation of old district boundaries and jurisdictions of various police stations in line with administrative conveniences and not along communal or ethnic lines. United Clubs and Mairapaibi Kumbong returned edible items they seized on September 10 from one Tata DI vehicles to representatives of None District Goods Transport Association and the vehicle's owner today. The item, ferried by a Muslim driver accompanied by one Naga woman, were seized in Kumbong areas under Patsoy police station along the Imphal-Ziribam road. According to United Clubs in Mairapaibi Kumbong, the vehicles loaded with dry rations was detained as its drivers and the women are different reply when questions. United Club and Mairapaibi Kumbong President KH Ranjit, Maitei Pangal Association President Haji Arafat Ali, None District Goods Transported Association President Asia Kumba and the vehicle's owner Lori Gangmei held a meeting today, after which the items were returned. Speaking on the sideline, KH Ranjit said since the Manipur violence started on May 3, volunteers of 18 clubs and Mairapaibi groups in the Kumbong area under the initiative of United Club and Mairapaibi Kumbong have been carrying out routine checking of vehicles and passers-by along Imphal-Ziri Road as they have received information on transportation of armed miscreants, particularly cookies, along the highway. He clarified that the September 10th incident was not targeted towards any particular communities and that they strived for peaceful coexistence in the state.
Thoiba thogdokse naga ichili nausing gi sentiment songnanaba Manipur da leiriba community khudimaki mari phatananaba tawba thabak nachadi laiba Muslim nupa aduga naga nupi makhoi anigi conflicting statement mayam sidagi mai biangina hana su chingnaraga leiba mi ngakto oibanina makhoina ga pot singje phajallaga thambane sijana thokpa nachadi karigumam tawbrate hui intact oina hoji gari sida leiribisini pot halaga leiribisini thamaga pot sigi destination pot si karai digi lai pot si kanagi no kari maramgi porkpanu haibese makhoi anigi chingum manarakaba adudagi mayamna chingnaraga tawba thabakni aduna aikoina haijeningi bisapil se Manipur da mu santi porkpase akoi yam pamjai nungsi chanana yelongai digi leminare baisini naw mayam singse amatoina amaga khutsamnaraga aikoi apahaba Manipur ma sakhotpa India mu oiba pamjai.
All Manipur Meitei Pangal Club's organization President F.M. Manawar Ali said the Kuki community might be considered as an enemy of Meitei Pangal community in the state if Kuki failed to immediately stop from attacking Meitei Pangal on the backdrop of prevailing crisis. Addressing the media today at AMPACO office in Hatta, Imphal, Manawar Ali maintained that the Meitei Pangal community has been neutral since the ongoing conflict erupted and the community has been endorsing normalcy and peaceful coexistence in the state. He narrated that on September 9, Kuki miscreants allegedly carried out live attempt on Sub-Inspector of Manipur Police Savid Ahmad, son of Mawana Sayak from Yaripok. He demanded the Kuki community, particularly armed Kukis, to clarify regarding this. He expressed condemnation over the incident and other incidents where Meitei Pangal peoples were assaulted by Kukis amid the present crisis. He recalled over the bombed attack by Kuki miscreants in Kwakta, where many people belonging to Meitei Pangal community were left injured. And Manawar Ali added that Kukis have even started burning down the houses of Meitei Pangal people. He said, considering the various violent acts committed by Kukis during the unrest in Manipur since the past more than 4 months, it is becoming clear that Kukis are probably waging a war not only against the Meitei but against all the other communities residing in the state. Representative of Pangal Students Organization also attended the media briefing.
Irang asida kuki asina sina Meitei khatan natana thengnari batai leminari ba community sing da khut tha ba sing asina hanmanate Meitei pangan gi yung kaya mai tha ba orgle asbu gi sumatak ta ngarang hanmaksi Manipur police ta lejari ba sabir ko ba ama busu hat ke habe gi matagum yam tamthina phurapwa asina maram waraga pangan gi khunaina isilila oina khallam ba kuki asibu yenga ba amagum yengla oi habe gi maram leite haina koina haijani kuki isilila sing gi mathak ta yam akan ma warning amaga loina haijari maduti asigum ba thong asi Makhatana Satralagati, Manipur the lady by Meitei Pangalikoina, Kuki singing Matata Akan Bafere, Lauro, the Maram Late Hivasi, Kukil, Isilinos, and Kambiro, Hivaduni.
Locals of Awang Sekmai in Imphal West District decide to withdraw the blocking of Imphal Dimapur highway following the release of Sijagudumayum Bobo alias Ingocha, who was reportedly arrested by army. Spokesperson of Awang Sekmai Kanban Nupi Lupt and Baby said locals blocked the highway and initiated agitation after Bobo remained trackless since September 10th after he was arrested by army in between Kongampad and Faidinga. She said the army handed over Bobo to police yesterday, after which they decided to call off their agitation and blocking of road. Baby maintained that checking on the highways will continue as the situation in the state remained tense and urged commuters to give their cooperation in this regard.
Gurumuyum ingota phagi bagi mipa mipun tawbagi wathokta khoina changjal leiba khongjang ngasi di yumda hairiba Gurumuyum ingota je tekta kaidana thadora e haiba security pirakpadagi ngasi akhoi gi khongjang je ngasi dagi banung leiba je ngasi dagi koi handok jare aduga leiriba Manipur pumbagi CSO khudingmak maira paibi Awang Sekmai Kanban Nupi Lup adagi akhoina mateng niruba matamda mateng pangbirakpa adagi khunja train thoigi thangna ba khun leiriba organization khudingmak po akhoina Awang Sekmai Kanban Nupi Lup ki maikai gi site tagi hainingai leitana thagatpa phongdok jari.
Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Manipur People's Front. Guwahati Assam extending solidarity with Meitei community. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Manipur gi ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI Babina Speciality Hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theatre ga loinana cancer patients sing da affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari. Side effect hantaba Manipur gi ahanba Lineage Halcyon radiation machine gi khudong chaba pangbigani. Cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada sizinaba PET CT scan machine so hospital asida lady. Tumor board phamduna patient singi laying pathapta ahenba khudong chaba loinana health card ki khudong chaba su bizari. Mayam gi damak AOI Babina Speciality Hospital, Sajiwa, Kabisoi, Imphal East.
Free dental checkup camp from 10 to 15 September 2023. Avail free consultation for all kinds of dental problems and 50% concession on investigations and procedures. For appointment, please contact Caesar Hospitals, Langol.
Nursing tamning habido. Yari bokta leiba Universal College of Nursing haidana ama leire ne. State Bank of India degi education loan lorga tamba yai haine.
Singbadu dani ne.
Singbadu su mana tamba lor kana mana thabaka torokanda magi thagi tolop tu degi thagi inkhala su yai haine.
Akhoi ki hostel, makhoi ki practical na karai da tawdori ba.
Hostel su ne. Nupa nupi tongan thambada na tanane. Infrastructure ga si pajak rajani hi. Practical su kai wani ngai leitre. Rims ta thani haine.
Last date
tu.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. Moving on with our bulletin, Manipur People's Front, Guwahati, Assam extended solidarity with Meitei community who are facing hardship due to the ongoing violent crisis in the state. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, President of Manipur People's Front, Yengkhom Upendra, said members of the front have come to Manipur to extend help to the Meitei community. He said they have visited various relief camps and interacted with inmates and also called on Chief Minister Northwan Biren and urged him to bring an end to the prevailing crisis.
Lan ase loidriba phawbat Manipuri People's Front na mayong jagani maramdi yamna hena thamoi kaibadudi Manipur da leiriba ekhoigi kanglei cha singda phil tawriba dumak mapanda leiriba ekhoisu phil tawi adumak na sumaram oiraga ekhoina Manipur gi lanthengariba ekhoigi ichin inaw sing khoding makta ekhoina songnariba lan se mai paktaba jati
students of Manipur students sing se like pa bakpat pasajamna yanmen tanadran leire se the law and order situation se state amusung central government na control tawraga situation control tawbinam tamtai even the chief minister amusung even the prime minister of India MPF ki mangai digi hajani.
Shillong Christian Brothers and Spirit-led Ministry Manipur Nambol Sabal Lekai has provided relief materials including baby food items for the violent affected people who are taking refuge at Oinam Government Higher Secondary School. Robert Tongbram of Spirit Ministry Manipur Nambol Sabal Lekai led in distributing the items, and inmates at the relief camp, Wangjam Premjit expressed gratitude for the help and urged all to join hands in restoring peace in the state. Pan-India Manipuri Meitei Scientists and Academicians Association Automotive Test System, Kaushambi, Pune, Chennai and Kanglei Khoni Private Limited has also provided stationery items to displaced students from the More who are currently taking shelter at Wangjing Kodompokpi Sports Complex Relief Camp. Five Gram Panchayat United Committee appealed to debt collectors to stop collecting loan interest and cheat funds payment from people residing under Khonghampad, Kurkul, Phumlo, Mayang Langjing and Lairenkabi Kadangband Gram Panchayat until normalcy is restored in Manipur. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today, the committee president Y. Mohindro warned that those who are found going against their plea will be held responsible for their own action. A press release from Kokomi appealed to those concerned to refrain from collecting money from people on roads and streets under the pretext of providing prevailing unrest in Manipur. Kokomi also urged social media users to stop circulating rumors. 38th Foundation Day of Natta Sankirtan Academy and Research Center Yaskul Janmasthan Imphal was observed today at Nityananda Mandap Yaskul Jumnam Laikai Imphal as a part of the event closing ceremony of month-long workshop cum production on the Kandhita Naika organized under the aegis of Department of Art and Culture Government of Manipur was also held. Attendees offered floral tribute to photos of departed founders of the academy as a mark of respect. This year's Ningthaujam Angang Yaima Ningsing Selgimana was conferred to Pung artist and Tomcha Singh at the event. Speaking on the event, Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy Imphal's director P. Vilas encourages Nat Sankirtan gurus to strive for enhancement of the art form. The event also highlighted the Kandhita Naika performance. Old Manipur VDF Employees Welfare Association condoled the demise of VDF M. Inau, who passed away at Wangjing Kodompokpi Sports Complex, where he had taken refuge after fleeing his native place at More Bazaar amid the violence. A press release from the association appealed to relevant authorities to provide source of livelihood to his surviving family members. Kakching PHE Division, along with Implementation Support Agency JJ and Kakching District, today organized an awareness demonstration program on cleanliness and hygiene for inmates in relief camps. The program was organized under the initiative of PHED Manipur and District Water and Sanitation Committee. Kakching and relief camps opened at YMHS and Kalyan Ashram. SO of PHE Division Kakching, Salam Vikas, handed over chlorine tablets to relief camps organizers, which will be used to ensure safe drinking water. He also demonstrated hand washing technique. A public meeting was held today at the Kamjong Community Hall to discuss about the 2024 Lok Sabha election. Retired Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax and intending candidate of Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency K. Timothy Zimic graced the program. Speaking on the occasion, Timothy Zimic said he decided to contest in the election in order to give a fresh direction to the hilly regions which have been lacking attention from a very long time. Timothy said he will strive for improving income of people in hilly regions, to develop the regions as tourist destination, and to help the hill farmers in growing suitable income generating crops. Impact News reporter Ilangba Mushuk and cameraman L. Kavi Chandra were felicitated for giving ground reports on prevailing communal clash in the state. Wand A. Dolendra, resident of Kaisamthong, Moirang Ningtho Leirak, today visited Impact News office premises in Pona Bazaar and handed over gifts to the two journalists. The news from the world of sports. 15-day residential coaching camps organized by Wheelchair Basketball Manipur is underway at the Chingamathak Youth Learners Club Chingamathak How Ground in Imphal. The residential coaching camp, which started on September 10, will continue till September 25. State Commissioner for Person with Disability Manipur W. Virahari, social activist Dr. Kiran Yendrembam, the MWC members Tuikhang Chongsin Koireng, CYLC Vice President W. Joy and Bobby, and CYCL Advisor K. Chingkamd graced the opening event of the coaching camp. While speaking on the occasion, WBAM General Secretary Muhammad Yunus Khan had said that altogether 27 players from various parts of the state are participating in the ongoing camp. He also informs that Manipur will participate in the 8th National Wheelchair Basketball Championship to be held from October 22nd to October 28th at Patna in Bihar. He urged the state government and sports lovers to extend help for Team Manipur.
Hojoj leiriba iram Manipur se leiriba khoi sport department ki director asina di khoi bu masak khangbi daba khoi ek chama batam ma khoi event able sing event ka am ki wari sa matam di khoi araga moina wari sa bai tare disable khoi chala noigi na khoi ga ba adu khoi hai ba sida khoi iram Manipur leiriba khoi di yaw dabra am ju noi hai sina top state te laga leibra disable sing ase taseng na khoi bu Mapung Paba right Pangan View Amachugu right to person with disability act 2016 the period Sigi Ekachir social welfare department Katana implement or Tabuk Togoramate Haribut department Kurima implement upon to have the Kambira guy quite disabled singer lady by Kogi Tianariba Kudong Chadam Kayasi Mapung Paba Kogi Pudong Chadam Simahan Mapung Paba Kudong Chadu Pangan View as Apple Tozane.
India has bagged the winner's title of the 8th SAFF Under-16 Boys Football Championship held under the aegis of South Asian Football Federation. Bhutan hosted the championship from September 2 to 10. In the final match, Bhutan In the final match, Varat Laranjam of Team India netted a goal at 7th minute of the match, followed by another fold at 74th minute by Levis Jamindlund to beat Bangladesh 2-0. Altogether, 23 players from India took part in the championship, including 11 Meitei boys, 4 Kuki boys and 1 Meitei Pangal boys. 6 players of a classic football academy Chingmairong who were part of Team India were given a warm reception upon their arrival at the Bir Tikendrajit International Airport in Imphal today.
Bhutan Yimbu in the Pangtokiba Adumlaba under section boys sub football tournament aduda hoyi India Mut Sindra Yaukiba Sanoi Singa champion or Hariba champion or Kaba Sanoi Singa Dungasi Manipur the Muskimiamna Harokiam Nui Sanoi Singa do classic football academy Sanoi Nipan Yunga Sanoi Taruk Machingasi in fact airport Tungare Aduga Hariba Sanoi Singa Sinama Koi Piki performance ado Asukuti Pazi Maramdi Satakiba championship aduda Atopa Lamamatana Manipur India Sakta goal of Hope Sandangam Kiti Adu Aruiba Parin Mesuda Indiana Bangladesh Popal Anishino the Maki Pirnaga Asumlim Jendingai Urba Football Masana si champion Gibni Adumba champion Urba Timase Nasi Miam Taram Harakam Opasida Akoi Lincoln Bang Lincoln Briba Sanro Sing si Akoina Taram Oxavaluna Manipurda Matam Kaya Yumandaki Kundalai Tado Lemin Lava Adum Lava Tati Tonga Tonga Kayana Shamba team together effortlessly as small Hiba Wakalu Amagalun Sanagiba Dunangasi Asuma Takasi Rokuni Tungusu Makatana Sanui Singsi Ahema Taka Sanakani Habi Okumasi Akoi Tamjari Luna Akoi Handaki Kerusa Hana Panin Mes Hana Gold Sanjiba Hoikerugi Wapam Tangloja
ngasi di gonsan da ya de mamang mes loi gonsan de doge ngasi gi final mis da di gonsan da ya de ka da ya de khalaga mai sang
aluga makatana koji makatana mu ngasi si khak natana under section si khak natana makata pada kadi krai bhawa sanagi khali traga handi keno championship tuna aigi keno silagen khambi bra makatana kadi thamoi de khambi bu miyam da tang paudom yo
ai je makatana Indian national team di senator sanani
classic football academy se ngasi orik libe fem si orik na hona bada lowi gi thaudang adu karai bhabu lowi gini aduga halak season sigi matong da kari to gi haibagi academy sigi maram da kitang hongdok
Manipur gi angang saf da under 16 da mitra trop yaw da khoi classic football academy gi mini pan noin su ubire sida yaw ganda khoi ni se process sem kat pase sida maruina credit se mamam pa su pining maram de khoi Manipur academy myam leye asida thajabiba do apart sida khoi classic nusu daw yaraga sem kat pada Manipur da leiba akhoi machine Manipur gi coaches sing da thajaba Manipur gi players sing sem kat pada academy sida thajaba asida foreign tan the set vida thajabi bi namukta khoi na se big achieve phangmune adu sin namuk em harawe mamam pa so or loi no so big congratulations
ngasi akoi gi lamdam masida leriba sanaroi singasi akoi gi apunba haidi matam sang kaya gi mamang dagi akoi gi hona tunu lalba sanai matani aduga khoi ningsing bam thokoti khoi gi 1912 tagi hongna Manipur pan ki ining thau Susan Maharajna Sanab Khone William 1912 hongna Manipur da khoi miyam da khudol tamki adu makha tar poina ngachi su mathang naina team together effortlessly as more haiba wakal namda apumna pangalni khoi ipai bugi mafam da thambiramba tarai se sun leng thong phai haiba mafam du thambiramba tungda ngasi puna asina hone birakanda asugum laba champion ka khoi champion ubanga makami haibi mafam basai impact tv bu thawai tana khoida yengbiriba yang mafam da paudom jariba bisojit nakmairapam amadi moyang them Tarun Kumar.
Young footballer Varat Laranjam was accorded a warm reception at his native village Nambold Kakyai in Vishnupur district today. RASDA Kakyai Makhalekai organized the reception. Varat Laranjam said the SAFF U16 triumph stands not only as a testament of India's football powers but also served as a poignant reminder of the sports as unifying power, transcending boundaries and communities, fostering a sense of unity and shared a purpose that resonate far beyond the conflict. confines of the playing field. He appealed to Government of India and Manipur to bring peace in Manipur. Varat Larenjamd is the son of Sovarani Larenjamd and Larenjamd Jojo. He aims to play in FIFA World Cup in future. All Manipur Sports Association commemorates its Foundation Day today at its office premises in Mapal Kangchibung, Imphal. As a part of the event, a book titled Sanabungi, Paudam Singh, returned by AMSA Vice President S. Lokeshwar, was released. AMSA President L. Lokendra, Vice President K.H. Kalend, and S. Lokeshwar, Treasurer W. Shushil Kumar, Assistant Secretary H. Syam Kishore, AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar, and All Manipur Volleyball Association's President I. Inaucha and Inaucha graced the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, AMSA Vice President S. Lokeshwar expressed belief that the book released today will provide a clear picture to youngsters and sports enthusiasts on past events and facts related to games and sports in Manipur. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. 3 Kuki men killed by unidentified armed assailants in Kangpopi district. Committee on the Tribal Unity Kangpopi claims state-sponsored terrorists from the valley killed them. Armed miscreants opened fire towards petroleum tankers plying along National Highway 36 in Zilibam Road. Drivers of LPG and petroleum tankers decide to stop plying along the highway. And demand for removal of Assam rifle from Manipur intensifies with educations storming central institutions like Nilit, Akampot and NIT. Langols to shut down. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.